Joining me, I have RPM always Rick too. How are you, Rick?
Yeah, good evening. I'm doing well, thank you.
And also I have RPM Spritzy. How are you, Spritzy?
Top of the world, Prof. Top of the world.
Cool,
Thank you for
nice to hear.
asking.
And we have 1 second left, and we are now in to our qualifying session. There we go. We have 13 drivers. Let me enable everything. And don't forget, we have a TAS telemetry today in our first race with TAS. So we'll see how that goes, as we have 13 drivers now ready to come out in Silverstone. Oh, it's working. The dashboard's working.
Well, that's good, Prof.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Noticing.
That's what we've done it for. Yeah, that is exactly what we've done it for. Hopefully, all of the drivers should have now received their link from the IGK TAS bot, which is obviously Lucas's friend. We've now sent them a link to their engineer dashboard, which we were hoping to get copies of as we go. From the commentary point of view, I can just explain what we can now see. We can see who's going out and the sector times, all in a very comfortable dashboard. And we also have, if we scroll down, we also have the weather as well, property.
Yeah, I see all of that.
The weather is going to give us cloudy all the way through short qualifying, and it also tells us what the prediction is for the race as well. So we know before the drivers, which is great. So back to you guys while I study a little bit more. And
yeah, cool.
Costello.
So Marius Daniel is the first driver out here in Silverstone in the Haas. Short qualifying, we have an air temperature of 16 degrees, track temperature of 24 degrees, and rain expected is 11%. So Marius Daniel will just start his lap shortly. Rick, what are your predictions for qualifying?
Based on the fact that we have got a lot of different DS driving here tonight, I think it's going to be very exciting overall. But I do think the faster guys will jump out of at the beginning, and maybe if the track gets a bit worse, they get a bit of troubles driving on the tire wear. As we know, Silverstone is a track that always promises a really good and clean race.
It does, yep. And it is also a very complicated track, as Marius Daniel just rounds through the penultimate corner, now onto the start-finish track, start-finish straight here in Silverstone. Marius Daniel now goes through the first corner. How does he take this? He takes it flat out, very, very nicely and smoothly. Now braking just before the 50-meter board down to third gear, and brakes a little but stays in third, holds the gear, what lots of drivers are doing now in this section of the track. Now DRS enabled for Marius Daniel. Let's see how his first sector time is. He posts a 27.4 in the Haas, which is a respectable sector 1 time.
So curious to see that Big Buggy is one of the only cars on track with the medium tires.
Yeah, strategy is always different at Silverstone with the medium and soft tires, so we'll see how that works out for Big Puggy in the AlphaTauri. As Marius Daniel, I think, took Cops flat out. Now going to the Maggots and Beckett section, where it's very easy to spin the car. Has a little bit of a lift in Beckett's, but takes the whole section very nicely in the Haas. And now going on to the main straight with DRS enabled. And now going to the... Yeah, go on.
I'm still on board with Big Buggy, who is of course on the outlap, but is doing a really good job so far getting those tires on the right temperature.
Yeah, as Marius Daniel just crosses the line, first car out, sets a time of a 126.5 in the Haas, as we have a Ferrari off. That seems like Rusty Oil Can, who's gone into the gravel in sector 1, unfortunately. And we'll see who the second car is to cross our line. It seems like, I don't know, let me have a look. Yamin has unfortunately invalidated his time. No more time set yet after Marius Daniel.
I got, based on the telemetry system now from TAS, I got Fel Fury with the fastest sector 1 for now.
Alright, thanks for that information, Rick. I'm on board with Farrell Fury. He's high gear driver, but takes this section very, very slowly, sector 2. So, although sector 1 is the fastest, I'm not sure about the rest of his time. As her sets at 27.4, and Evil Master not quite on the pace with a 158.8, but Lucas sets a 125.7 in the Mercedes. A very good drive to watch out for is Lucas there in the Mercedes.
Interesting that Lucas hasn't even got a full lap of fuel to get back after that fastest lap. So for those that are interested in really boring technical data, he's got 0.67 of a lap left at the end of the lap. Yeah, apologies to anybody. Have we posted the stream link, Prof? Are we streaming on the RPM channel?
We are.
We are streaming.
Yeah,
So
it should be.
yeah, the stream link.
It delays, doesn't it? By about half an hour.
Yeah, it seems like it's not come through yet. So we might have to just paste that link in.
Alright, I've done that.
Here we go. Yeah.
Or someone else has done it.
It's just come
It's
through
the bot,
now.
yeah.
No, that was the delay. So
Yeah, that was
sorry to the guys that are trying to watch the stream.
Now on board with the Aston Martin driver of Dragos in the Aston Martin. Just crossing the line now. Dragos, he does a 129.2, goes up into P6. Big Puggy on his mediums has done a 127.6, and his teammate has done a 127.5, just above him. And Ellen Cron in the Alfa Romeo also just finishing off his lap. We'll see if he sets a respectable lap time in his car, and he crossed the line in P3 with a 126.8, just 7/10 off Marius Daniel. Lovely lap from Ellen Cron there.
Interesting that Lucas's pole lap, he doesn't have the fastest sector 2, so Marius Daniel has the fastest sector 2 by almost a tenth and a half, so that should shape up interesting as we get close to the end of quali. Both on the softs.
That is quite interesting. As Farrell Fury goes into P3, a drive to watch out for. Very, very fast driver. And also Bakker. Bakker is on his hot lap in the Alpine. He got very unlucky in the high gear race, if I'm not wrong. He got a drive through for no real reason by the game, so unfortunate, but he's looking to bounce back now in this friendly event here in Silverstone, and we'll see what time Bakker sets in his Alpine.
Yeah, he did speeding on the safety car, I believe. That was the reason for.
Was it really though, or was it just the game giving him a penalty for no reason?
No, it was really speeding on the safety car.
Alright.
So he might be having a way too high delta and then screwing up a bit.
Yeah.
He's done a 27.4 in the first sector.
First sector. And now going to sector 2.
4/10 slower than Lucas.
Which means this could shape up to be a very good lap from Bakker.
John just invalidated his lap.
Rusty Orkan gets out the way nice and tidily in this Ferrari as Bakker goes through.
Rusty will be really pleased to know that we've got all the assists set up properly.
Yeah. He reminded us in due time that assist was set up properly, and Bakker goes into P3 with a 126.3.
To be honest, guys, I don't know, without those 25 reminders, I don't know what we'd have done, so thanks for that, Rusty. Top job there, top job.
Really sharp, really sharp.
Well, Mr. Farrell Fury's not having it his own way this evening, is he? Down in 4th place, so I wonder if he's kind of teeing up for a bit of a late surge, because we know he's got ridiculous pace. Also, Huss in 6th, what a fantastic run out. And you means great laps from them in 6 and 7.
Yep, very nice
Big
laps.
Puggy, Big Puggy on the mediums, so you know that's a very respectful time. Say he's on the mediums. Dragos is running no assists, of course, so again, good time from him. Evil Master, now there's a surprise. He has to be put in the Mercedes because we had a spare seat, so he's in his favourite car. So I don't know what excuse he's going to come up with tonight if he doesn't get a good performance, because you're not there, Prof.
He's in the Alpine, isn't he, Evil Master?
Yeah, he's in the Alpine.
Is he? Ah, well, he's chosen.
He should have been in the Mercedes.
He should have been in the Mercedes, so he will be having
so far,
no
I
telemetry.
can't see any issues on our telemetry, but he should be having some on his own.
Yeah. Well, on the topic of the medium tyres, John is another driver who's opted for the medium tyres. He's just crossing the line shortly. We'll see what time he sets in the Haas. He's a skillful driver, I know, in low gear. He sets some good lap times and is consistent in the race. Now crossing the line, John, BCFC, goes into P6. Nice lap from John there.
Yeah, John's an incredibly fast driver. At one of the pre-season races in Austria, he was keeping up with Boris and Jetfish for most of the race. No problem. So, I mean, he's going to be a real favourite for low gear.
And multi into the wall, yep.
Oh dear.
Look at all the gravel on his tyres.
I do hope he wasn't looking at his engineer telemetry when it happened.
We're causing already crashes.
Causing crashes.
Here comes us.
Multi did break his left front wing.
Oh no.
And is on a 60% damage on car.
Seems like Huss did improve just by a little, but didn't gain any positions. He is still in P8. Is the Turkish driver. Rusty Oil Can is I don't know if he's finishing. Yeah, he's very far off, so he's probably just setting off on another outlap.
Well, we are watching the qualifying still. We got a few tips for RPM spreadsheet to turn up his mic just a bit for the stream.
I will try.
Oh no, who's that? That's not Multi, that is his teammate Farrell Fury, who has lost it in Sector 1, unfortunately. And has he got any damage, Rick? Can you tell from your telemetry?
So far, I didn't get anything in on damage.
Here comes Lucas de Vried. The Dutch driver, can he improve on his time? Yes, he can. He sets another provisional pole in his Mercedes with a 125.6. Lovely lap from the Dutchman in the Mercedes.
Yeah, he's really showing off his pace.
Yeah.
In his race so far.
Right, is that any better for anyone that's in the stream?
You guys confirm, please, for the audio of Spitz.
Yeah, if you can, guys, please, because I think when we do these streams, it's different if you're head commentator or co-commentator in a party. So, yeah, it would be really useful to know for us, so we can get an idea of what kind of settings we need to fix on each week. Thank you.
Cheers, boys. And Rusty Orkan goes into P11 with a 127.9, just off the pace a tad. He'll be looking to improve in his Ferrari to get up into the top 10.
I believe Kron just is. And Kron is out.
Kron is out,
Kron
yeah.
is
What's
out.
happened to Kron?
I don't know. He went straight into the wall.
As XX Evil Master XX has come up with his first excuse of the day. He says that I hate random session start time. I can't see because of the sun. So he's having some sun problems there in his Alpine.
Maybe he's not got his helmet on.
Yeah, I think so.
That could be a case. We do have another driver tonight who was not having his helmet on last week in the race.
Cosmo says.
Fury. And afterwards he still refused to put it on for the next one, but he does now. So
Cosmo says to Eva to wear some sunglasses. That's a good tip from Cosmo.
Boris, when you say it's a bit better, does it need to be even louder still? Let us know. Thank you.
As Rusty crosses the line and is unfortunately up on his time in his Ferrari. Any other drivers that we can have a quick peek on? I think Farrell Fury is improving. Maybe he can steal pole from Lucas, or maybe steal P2 from Marius. And he goes into P2.
Up.
With a 126 flat.
Yeah. Improved by almost 4 tenths on second.
Yeah. Who willing to challenge Lucas?
Well, so far Lucas has the quickest sectors of them all, and I think that really shows his pace.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to paste a graphic for all the RPM drivers in the friendly race, just to show you what access and what visibility the commentators get for the qualifying session. So that's coming right now. Sorry guys, carry on.
Alright, Boris is on his lap, I believe, in his AlphaTauri, trying to set in. I mean, Big Puggy, sorry, Big Puggy.
Boris, what are you doing here?
Boris, get out!
Get out, man!
Get out of it! So
What are you doing here?
We're not drunk.
Right, sorry about that. Big Puggy is on a lap, as we see an Aston Martin who's gone off. I don't know who that is. It might be Marcus Salinovic going a bit slow, but Big Puggy is on his hot lap, ready to set a very, very nice lap time in his AlphaTauri.
Boris is still not happy because it needs to be even
Yeah,
more.
maybe Boris tried to put up your own value. Right.
P9 from
But
Big
he
Puggy.
said try yelling, so we did yell at you just now, so
Yeah.
it should be fine.
Sorry, my viewers, for I've got a very awkward camera angle for the house, so I'm sorry about that.
Sorry about that, guys. I just realised that when I changed the microphone last time, I didn't actually save it. I just hit the back button. So, apologies. It's been a night full of technical glitches.
Yeah, Boris, sorry about that. I might have to go to Specsavers, book another optician's appointment. Oh, Marius Daniel has gone off and he's gone into the wall, but he hasn't DNF'd, thankfully. Marius Daniel. But he must have damage, Rick, on his ass. I can see some damage.
48%.
Yep.
On the left front wing. So
Where can you see that?
On the damage, on the right side, it says Marius Daniel broke his left front wing. It gained.
Oh! Lucas has spun! Sorry about that. And he's gone into the gravel.
Oh wow! I thought it was a really exciting moment, but then.
I did too. I didn't realise it was only Prof getting.
But then it says it gained from 0 to 48 damage.
Okay. Yeah. I can see that now.
In lap 4. It's fourth lap.
Seems like whilst we were talking, a couple of drivers have finished their laps and they're ready to go forward with the race. And a couple of drivers are also pitting after they've completed their qualifying times.
Yeah, might be some going out still, right? For the last lap now.
Yeah, one of those is XXX in his Alpine.
Marius Daniel still has wing damage. He might not be ready to set another lap.
Evilmaster nearly took Cops flat out. Lovely run from the British driver there, and going through the Magnussen Beckett section, takes it nearly flat out again. But really bad Beckett's, and he has invalidated on Beckett's there, unfortunately. I think RPM Backer might be on a lap, and he is up on his time in Sector 1. So we'll see how this goes for the Dutch driver in the Alpine.
Lucas is already doing donuts, I see.
Yeah, he is. He's very
Already
ecstatic.
celebrating.
Backer might be able to challenge his lap time. I think he's done flat out in Cops. Lovely run. How do you take this Magnussen Beckett section? Very tricky. 7th now, down to 6th, down to 5th even. DRS enabled, and now the long run. Focusing on this right-hander, fast right-hander. Got to stay tight to the apex and then move out a bit and take as much curve on the outside as possible.
He is up. He's gone green. He's on 2 greens. So
Yeah.
it's an improvement of his previous.
I'm not sure about these 2 final corners, but here he comes now crossing the line. The Dutchman, can he improve? No. He did improve, but
He
not
did
high.
improve.
Yeah, he did improve, but he didn't go up.
Sector wasn't enough.
His last sector was identical to his previous best.
Yeah, so it's all on the first two.
Evil Master thinks his helmet is causing him some problems in the race, in the qualifying.
Is this the helmet that he was saying he was really proud to be showcasing tonight for the first one?
It's very colourful. Got purple and a bit of yellow, so I'm not sure.
Well,
Anyway,
let's see if he
Maybe
actually-
check for it now.
who wants to go through the qualifying standings though? Anyone?
Over to you, Prof.
Alright. Lucas takes pole in the Mercedes with a 125.6. He doesn't race much, but when he does, he puts up a show. Farrell Fury, the Irish driver, takes P2. Mario Stanley takes P3. Bakker takes P4. Ellen Cron takes P5. The two British drivers, Multi and Evil, taking P6 and P7. Huss in the Red Bull taking P8. Yamin taking P9. John, the only driver who qualified on the mediums, takes P10 in the Haas with a 127.1. And then after that, Big Puggy, Rusty Urican, RPM Dragos and Marko Salinovic rounds out our qualifying standings here in Silverstone.
Who was the standout performance in that for you guys?
Well, based on top 10, I think Grun did a really good job.
Yeah, same for me. Really good. Really, really good job.
Being in a P5 position. And then again, I think, yeah, we didn't see Lucas race, or now today we do see him race, and I think he's going to have a really clean fight with Fury behind him. Alright, so Shaq and Evil Master having a chat here. So
Yeah.
Evil Master took Shaq his helmet.
You can just steal helmets. Is that a new feature?
I think he means like it's way too big, so it's fallen down and he can't see the track. I think that's the case.
Understandable.
Yeah. Shaq even says it's a messed up replica of mine.
You mean like a kind of cheap knockoff? That kind
Yeah,
of.
yeah, like AliExpress.
I wonder if Shaq has signed the helmet that he's given to Evil Master to use this evening.
Why does on the telemetry say player P13, P12 is player 13? I'm not sure why that's the case.
Yeah, I
Well,
think it's a late join,
Yeah, maybe.
but we know it's Rusty.
Rusty Organ, yep. All drivers now getting ready, warming up their tyres, make sure they're nice and warm for the restart. Lucas is using some really weird tricks to warm up his tyres, but whatever does the job.
Everyone outside the top 10 gone for the mediums. Interesting to see.
Very, yep. I tell you what, for our viewers, Dragos is a good person to watch out for. He might not be the fastest in qualifying, but he is very, very fast in his race pace.
Yeah, but he's still learning the no assist. So.
Yeah, of course.
What are you laughing at?
I just said iPhone photo click. It might be spritzy.
what? Oh,
The iPhone.
You've heard the nipper clipper master.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm trying to. So for all the drivers that have helped us out make this test possible this evening, I'm trying to show them what we can see. So I'm just taking some screenshots and pasting it into friendly racers, so they've got a little bit of an idea why we've gone to this much trouble.
Alright,
For
cool.
the first few laps, I'm really curious. So I'm gonna compare Lucas and Fury for the first few laps.
Yeah, that's cool.
And see
Evil
what these
Master
guys-
and Multi have been disqualified. I don't know why.
Yeah, it's the helmet, man. It gets in the way.
Yeah,
Maybe his visor's dropped down.
That could also be a thing. Yeah.
Cosmo says finally we can hear you, Spritz. As we
Yeah,
have one
I've
light,
learned where the save button is.
four
Off you
light,
go.
5 lights, and it's lights out. I know what's happening.
No, that's the glitch.
Oh, great. It's lights out and away we go. Lucas gets an excellent start. Very good start in the Mercedes. Farah Fury is behind him. Let's see if there's any battles. Maris Daniel and Baka battling. Baka gets the better of him. And everyone is clear for now. I don't think there's been any major incidents. It's Evil nearly has spun round. Multi and... Oh, what's going on here? Baka's round.
There's a lot of contact.
No virtual safety car though. We're all still in racing conditions as Evil Master and Multi are also fighting, but no one winning yet.
There was a lot of contact at the start of the race. Parker had a collision with Maris Daniel. Didn't get any damage though.
Big Puggy has gone up 5 positions. Lovely start from him. On the medium tyres as well.
Evil Master has broke his front wing. Huss has broke his front wing.
Evil Master's gone very, very wide. And Big Puggy might have a very good run on him now. But thinks better of the move in his car as he gets very, very close, but thinks better of it. The two Hasses are fighting out as well. Maris Daniel and John. John breaks very late, nearly goes into the back of Big Puggy. And Rusty Oil Cannons broke very late, and he's forced John to go off. And very awkward situation there for both drivers.
So Huss has pitted to change his wing, but Evil Master has continued on, and according to our data it says that he's got 20% left front wing damage. So I don't know whether, Prof, you can grab that on the feed and see whether that's consistent.
If I see Evil Master's wing damage, well, from the stream I can't see any.
If you go into camera view, there's no...
Oh, no sign of it at all.
A very interesting thing to see is that from the start on, in the first lap, Lucas was over 1.5 seconds faster on his lap than Farah Fury.
We have yellow flag. Seems like an Aston Martin is off, and it is Marco who's off in the Magnussen Beckett section, but he's back on track now, thankfully. Big Puggy and Evil are still battling it out.
Kron is actually driving faster than Farah Fury at the moment. It might be the free air as well.
Oh, Big Puggy has got an excellent run with DRS now and overtaken enabled. Can he get Evil Master now with his medium tyres as well? He decides to go round the outside in the AlphaTauri. Can he get the move done? Evil Master will defend hard. They have a little bit of contact on the side, and he's pushed wide, Big Puggy, by Evil Master. And Maris Daniel gets in front of Big Puggy as well.
That was tough driving from Evil Master.
Then our side by side going to the cops, Maris Daniel and Evil Master. They're still side by side. Maris Daniel gets the better of him. Even Big Puggy might get a good run, but no, not just yet.
Dragos is in a really good position.
Oh, Big Puggy going for the move in Magnussen Beckett's. Lots of contact between it. Evil has pushed Big Puggy and Big Puggy is off.
Yeah, there was no room there. I think Evil didn't leave enough room.
For the 2 incidents in this race, Evil and Big Puggy have fought twice and there have been contact, and this time Big Puggy is off.
And Big Puggy did get damage.
Rusty Orkan has decided to jump into the pits. Multi is very, very close to Ellen Cron. He'll be looking to get a move done and get into the podium positions. We know Multi is very, very fast in this new game. We'll see if he can get the move done on Ellen Cron.
Cron went a little bit wide there, so this might give Multi a little bit of traction.
I think Multi didn't get the best of exits as he hoped to get, but this DRS is very, very strong. With overtake, will Multi decide to go for the move down the inside? Cron defends the outside very, very nicely. Lovely defending from Cron in the Alpha there to keep his P3 position. And Multi has a peek down the inside, and he does go for the move down the inside. Seems Ellen Cron left the door open for Multi, and Multi jumps up into P3.
Multi's got quite a lot more ERS left. He's still got 90% left at this stage. Magic Cron has got 79%, so Evil Master down to 32%, lowest of the group on the ERS.
Is now on the tail of Evil Master.
Yeah, Evil Master losing a lot of positions so far. As we see in Alpine, that's Bakker who's gone off. And Bakker, unfortunately, off in Sector 1. Now all eyes on Dragos, the Romanian driver with DRS with overtake on his medium tyres. Evil Master defends hard on the inside, and Dragos is just too far away to get the move done. John is also in the mix here. And can John get the move done round the outside of Evil Master in this technical section? He does, I think, although my back isn't working. And he does get the move done on Evil Master. Lovely move from John there.
I love seeing how really patient Dragos is, and now seeing Evil Master going wide here.
Let's see what Dragos does. Drags has got an excellent exit now, although they both have DRS, which will make it a bit challenging for him.
I think this is the point that the mediums are really starting to work out.
Yep, and Dragos does get the move done on Evil Master.
Oh, there's a log up there, but
yeah, Dragos' tyre wear on those mediums is only about 12% average, whereas the softs are coming up to I mean, looking at Farrell Fury's tyre wear, his tyre wear is a little bit more aggressive than Lucas, who's still leading. He's got 38% on his front left, whereas the medium's only at 14% on Dragos, so
his average tyre wear is around 30%, and then yeah, the mediums are doing really good.
On the softs, the best driver in terms of tyre wear at this stage in the race is Multi with 31%. So you've got your two race leaders, Lucas and Farrell Fury, with 40 and 37%, and then Multi in third with only 32%. So he's looking after those tyres really, really well.
Ellen Cron's got a really good run on Multi on the main straight, and he decides to go around the outside on Multi. They're both very good races and fair races, and they're side by side now into the penultimate corner. Who breaks the latest here? Seems like they both are equal, and who can gain on top here? Multi has the inside line, but still Cron goes very wide, but still they're still side by side. This is incredible racing from both of them, and Multi in the end gets the move. Or sticks in his P3 position, should I say.
Marco's got wing damage in 10th place.
Yeah, he does. That's on both sides even.
And there's a 5-second penalty as well for speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate one for him. He's definitely one of the drivers capable of putting up a good fight, but it's not his race tonight.
Kron has a very good exit. I think this will be Multi will be a sitting duck on the straight because of the DRS advantage. And I think Kron does easily get the move done. But Multi again not letting the move. Oh, nearly contact between both drivers, and Multi breaks. He doesn't want to lose his P2 position at all, does Multi? As Kron goes very, very wide. Can Multi get a good run? He does get a very good run. And he does get the advantage, and he stays in P3 again. Lovely defending from Multi.
When do we think the lead drivers are going to pit based on sort of 47% tyre wear?
Based on the tyre wear from now, I think they're quite equal. So,
is it a one? It's not a one stop at Silverstone, is it?
It could
or
be.
Is it?
Could be. But yeah, we all know the halves just are really tough on this track. In my opinion, at least. I do see some drivers switch to the soft, and Evil Master's out actually.
Yeah, Evil Master's out. What's happened to Evil Master there?
Looks like on the exit of
the virtual
right
safety car is out.
Yeah,
right in the
VSC
front
out.
of the pit lane.
I think that was the hard tyres. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Not having enough temperature.
Marshals have already removed Evil's car. Lucas has baited to go into the pits, and very interesting move from him, as Farrell Fury has gone into the pits, and we'll see.
He's gone in, but the VSC's ended, so he's not got
quite
that.
Unfortunate.
He's not got any advantage from that.
So did Multi.
Yeah, this will be a double stack, so
It's a double stack for McLaren, but I think they're going to be fine though. Yeah, they're going to be really fine. Fury is out now, and Multi just drives in. Clean. Good work from the McLaren team. Lucas keeps improving his times.
yeah. Impressive drive from him so far.
Sector 1 again on really old soft tyres.
Bakker has the fastest lap.
Yes, yeah.
He's gone on to the softs, but I don't think Bakker's pitted yet, has he? In fact, why don't I just look at the telemetry screen now? No, he hasn't. No, he's not pitted yet.
Maybe Lucas will decide to pit now, we'll see. His front left has taken a beating of Lucas with 50% on the front left. We'll see what Lucas decides to do on lap 9.
Yeah, but he is one of those drivers who can take a lot of tyre wear overall.
But for now he is box and boxing in the Mercedes. Blue flags for Marco, and Ellen flies past him, and Ellen Kron also goes into the pits.
And Kron is on the same age of tyres, but he's doing a way better job.
Yeah, I see that.
Wow, we've got 2 penalties. Speeding Kron and Marco.
Oh, is Marco out?
Marco's out.
I think he's retired in the pit lane.
He has, yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
So we'll see where Lucas comes out. So he's just coming out the pit lane. I don't like this pit exit at all in Silverstone. I don't think many other drivers do, but he comes out in P3.
Yeah, but critically he's ahead of Farrell Fury, so... Quite a bit ahead of him.
Yamin and Kron are side by side. Yamin will have DRS going onto this straight, but Yamin cuts that curb a bit too much and gets 3-second time penalty. Now with overtake and DRS down the inside goes Yamin and gets the move done, but Ellen Kron can easily fight back if he chooses to down on the next main straight. He's got a very good run now into cops actually. He might even go for a move. But Yamin defends tightly to the inside. Will Kron go for a move? He's braked earlier and he's got the switchback move nearly done. Yes, he has got it done. Lovely thinking from Kron there. as Maris Daniel has decided to pit as well. Farrell Fury and Dragos are fighting it out, but Farrell Fury goes up into P4 and he will be trying to get on the back of Lucas soon.
RPM John's showing great pace. 10 laps old mediums. He's probably going to take them to... Let's have a look at what tyre wear he's got. Only 42% on the mediums, so he's probably going to take them another, I don't know, maybe 7 or 8 laps at least. Would you think?
Something like that.
He just needs to be a bit mindful of his penalties though. He's got 4 warnings.
He does need to look out for his tyre wear now, though. As Dragos is actually doing a really good job on those mediums. Being only on, let's say, 25% average.
Yeah, some of these strategies are really paying off for the drivers.
Lucas already back in the lead.
Multi closing in on Yamin. And is he close enough? Yamin defends the inside hard. Multi trying to go around the outside of Yamin. And he nearly gets a job done, but Yamin gets a good run and he goes down the inside of the Multi. And he gets a position back as we have selected 2 yellow flags for an Alpha Tauri. I think that might be Big Puggy. It is Big Puggy who's onto the gravel, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm just looking. Damage wing left. Oh yeah, he's full damage.
Yeah, for Big Puggy, yeah. Left and right front wing are 100 damage.
I'm a bit amazed still by the tyre wear of Dragos. Being on 11 lap old mediums. Oh, Lucas takes a time penalty.
Ooh, this could be interesting with his battle with Farrell Fury.
Well, there's not a lot of battle going on at the moment, seeing there's 3.6 gap, I believe.
Lucas is showing insane pace to say that he's not driven for 2-3 weeks. Just to come back the first time, only got back from holiday this afternoon.
Yeah, he started practicing.
Ah, okay, did he now? Okay.
Yeah, he did start practicing.
You know why? You know
when
why?
he got home.
Yeah, you know why? Because he was so excited about doing a race with the Tazbot.
Yeah, he was.
Ooh, back has lost it. Oh, he's back on track.
He and the Tazbot are like really good buddies.
They are very close. Very close. This is actually their first date, Lucas and the Tazbot tonight.
It is.
It's going well, yeah. Lucas, it's going well.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. You're showing really good here.
I think Farrell Fury is hanging fire. I have a sneaky feeling that he's holding back a little bit.
That he might be saving tyres a bit.
Well, looking at the data, he's not. He's actually wearing his tyres much more than Lucas. Now that could be either his driving, or
he's on controller as well, isn't he? He's on controller. It's harder for tyre wear.
Whereas Lucas is on a wheel.
Yeah.
So okay, so then no, probably he's not holding anything back then.
I think it's
we'll have to ask him in the chat later, because it's it certainly gives you an insight in the telemetry gives you an insight in tyre wear is something that you don't normally see, do you, at all? you only get to see your own, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. And I did improve the view of the tire wear in 21, but it's still not clean visible on spectator mode.
Farrell Fury's made it up to behind RPM John.
Yeah, he already overtook him once, but
Yeah,
then
I
he
saw
came
that.
in a bit too deep and too wide and lost the position again.
John has 40% ERS, so I think it would be an easy move for Farrell Fury.
John can be really proud of what
Yeah,
he's
for sure.
accomplishing now, being 14 laps in, and I don't know what he's on 13 lap all tires. He needs to pit anywhere, any moment now.
I think he might do just now, but he doesn't. He stays up.
But then we still have Dragos, who's just doing such an amazing job on those tires.
Yeah, Dragos. We all need to take lessons from Dragos for his tyre wear.
And he's still only on 37% tyre wear.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing such a
Impressive.
good job being on the same age tires as John. But there is so much.
Yeah, the telemetry just told me Dragos has set as fast as Sector 3. So he's still got pace as well.
Yeah, that's a good point, Rick. They're both on the same age of tyre, RPM John and Dragos, and John's tyre wear is 56%, and Dragos' tyre wear is 38%, so quite a significant difference. Also, Dragos is playing on no assists, so
Yeah.
whether that kind of throttle control is also helping short shifting as Bakker sets the fastest lap.
That's also because you decide more what's your own braking zone.
Yeah.
Yamin can't seem to get a nice run on Malta to get the overtake then, but he is quite close now. Although ERS is letting him down a bit, he's used quite a bit and won't be close enough to get the move done. Ooh, who's that? Dragos has lost it on the start-finish straight. He was doing such a good job as well on those medium tyres, but unfortunately down in P8 now is Dragos.
Yeah, and
So
his tire wears up straight away.
Anybody that's decided to tune in tonight to watch this is going to be thinking, why are the commentators so quiet? And it's because we're all sat staring at laptops trying to read the
something like that. Yeah.
trying to read the telemetry rather than actually watch the race. So apologies for that, guys.
Yeah, it's still a bit new for us as well. So we're trying to figure out a strategy for it. And I just tuned into the chat as well, and Benjamin is really looking forward to the official race day this week.
Me too. I've missed a week last week, so... And John gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane, so he will be very disappointed with that.
We did get a compliment from Shack Attack now, saying when you guys are actually speaking about the test system, you sound professional. Bakker is out actually.
Yeah, he's out.
Oh yeah.
And we have a full course safety car. Full course caution. Oh, that's good, but that's good. If only one wing was here to smash into it.
Yeah, that was really something.
Yeah,
John has just come out of the pit lane.
On the telemetry. Yeah, so this is gonna close him all up with 9 laps to go. Now this is definitely going to favour the drivers on the softs, isn't it?
Like John.
With only 9 laps to go.
Yep, John Dragus and Huss.
Okay, so Back has just confirmed in the chat that he did get an engineer dashboard, so I won't repeat what he said at the bottom of that message, but that's good to know. So if any of you guys have turned off your Discord pings, that might be me, Shaq. Sorry. Sorry, mate. There's a lot of things going on tonight with these laptops.
Oh, my screen is like really nice.
John has got a drive-through penalty for speeding and the safety car.
He was actually looking really good.
Yeah. What's happened to John? No.
I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to make a prediction. I'm going to say that my man Huss, low gear, Alpine. I'm going to say that he's going to finish this on the podium. He's on soft tyres. All the field is going to be squashed up. I've got a good feeling about this, Huss. Come on.
My prediction is that Fury will take the win.
What are the leaders going to do? They're staying out on those mediums.
Fury's on fresh softs.
I would have stayed out on those mediums.
Ah, sorry. Fury is on a fresh set of softs.
Yeah.
Multi stayed out on the mediums. And Lucas has stayed out on the mediums. Marius Daniel's going to be in a good position as well because he's a fast driver.
He's a fast driver and he's on the set of softs as well.
And John's got to take that drive-through penalty, so that's one out of the way. I think Marius Daniel would probably, yeah, he means. So I think if he can get tucked in behind Farrell Fury as quick as possible, Lucas and Multi are both on the mediums. This is going to be a crazy finish to the race. Crazy finish.
Yeah, Shaq just said it as well. This restart is going to be very curious, seeing that the leader of the race tonight is actually on the medium tire, and so is Multi. So they're not going to be as fast as the cars behind them. But then again, they do have more temperature and grip on those mediums.
I thought you were going to tell us how much temperature then, Rick.
I can't see it.
I was joking. No, I'm
That's
completely
something
lost
I'm missing.
with it.
That's something I'm missing.
Completely lost with it. There's far too much information, but it's going to be something that we're going to have to practice as commentators, kind of knowing, when to look at it, when not to look at it, and.
While the season is going, we will definitely improve it.
We will, and if RPM drivers, if you get your engineer dashboards, then that's the main purpose of why RPM wants to put the TAS system in place. So for all you drivers that enjoy teaming up with another driver, maybe in a different league or a friend, then you can have someone doing your engineering for you in PS Party and helping you through the race whilst watching the stream and looking at your telemetry. So be great to get some feedback if any of you guys have used that this evening and how it was working.
If it helps by any chance. I know Dragos is working with an engineer tonight, so that might also be. Yeah, he asked someone for engineering, and that might also be a little magic trick for the tire wear on
And who's his engineer, or is it top secret?
It's top secret.
Okay.
Some say he's working for Red Bull.
Some say he's working for Red Bull.
Yeah.
Is that like a coded?
I have no idea.
Is it Cosmo?
I have no idea. No, it's not Cosmo, I believe.
We have confirmation from race control that the safety car is in this lap, which is nice to hear. And we'll see how Lucas goes about with his restart. As what's happened here? John has decided to pit.
Yeah, but safety car
you can't do a drive-through. And he's retired.
Oh yeah, he did.
Lucas has got an excellent race restart because I think of John's distraction maybe. But we look at the battling here. Yamin and Farrell Fury side by side. And Farrell Fury.
Those McLarens are doing a really good job.
Yep. Everything stays set for now. What about with Ellen Cron?
I wonder if Multi's going to let him through. Because Multi's really intelligent driver, so he'll know that on 10-lap-old mediums, he's probably not going to hold up Farrell Fury for long. So
no, probably not. He might be helping him out a bit as well, giving DRS. Closing in faster on Lucas. But the gap Lucas already slammed in after such a restart.
I think his penalties will let him down in the end.
2.2. Lucas has now got 6 seconds of penalties. I didn't see that until just now. Oh, Hoss, what are you doing, man? Come on.
Come on, Hoss.
You're ruining it for me. Come on.
Come on, Hoss.
Lucas, fastest lap. Yeah, 6 seconds might be a big ask.
Yep, I think so.
Farrell Fury's not finding an easy way past Malta here, is he?
No, he's not. It's like it's a bit like he's stuck. He slowed down because being behind Multi, like the car isn't as fast as you will think. It might also be the temperatures and grip on the track.
There's no DRS yet, though, is there?
No, not yet, I believe.
So you got one more lap.
So, Prof, was that still got one more lap?
Yeah, still got
still got one more lap.
Yeah.
Did you pass your bedtime yet, Prof?
Nah, I've still got 5 minutes.
Officially
Okay.
it is. 5 minutes.
Here we go. Is he using... No, he's not using... No, Multi's definitely not
faster.
Easy to pass here. Yeah, he's... Although Farrell Fury's got 86% ERS remaining.
Right.
DRS is now enabled. We'll see if Farrell Fury can get away past Multi on this first DRS.
Seems quite a bit quicker than him round these corners here.
Now Farrell Fury's got an excellent run.
Just looking at the lap times, and Farrell Fury is only a 10 faster than Multi.
I think this is going to be his best lap now, though.
And Farrell Fury has to leave a little bit of room, of course, for his teammate. But around the outside, can he get good traction? He just gets a bit of contact, but Farrell Fury goes up into P2. I think that was a nice, clean move from Farrell Fury there. But Multi will have DRS to fight back. Yamin is on the gearbox of Multi as well, on his soft tyres.
He is indeed.
And Lucas gets another. Come on, Lucas, man.
Second, Lucas, the Tasbot will be running out of messages to send you.
There won't be coming a second date.
Oh.
Another driver is looking very fast as Marius Daniel.
Marius Daniel, yeah.
But he's got overtaken by 2 cars in one go.
It's a bit of a train falling out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't there?
A choo-choo train.
Kron is, oh my goodness, giving us good. Oh,
Yeah.
Marius Daniel gets the 3-second penalty.
Kron might choose to go down the inside in this braking zone. He does. And he gets a move and goes up into P5. Dragos is looking very clean with no penalties either. We'll see what moves he can make at the end.
Big Puggy,
Big
fastest lap.
Puggy.
From 10th place.
And that's a
Just-
big fastest lap as well.
Yeah, just shows he's got the pace.
He's a 10 faster than Lucas.
But he has made 5 pit stops.
But still, he's P10. Yeah, strange
Come on.
strategy as well.
What, the
Medium
5 stop?
Yeah. Medium hard, medium soft.
Yeah, I've never seen that strategy either.
Well, it works for him for now.
Whatever works for you, works for you.
Maybe you should try that. Rough.
Maybe.
Here we go. Here we go, Farrell Fury, fastest lap. 2 laps to go.
He's going for it.
He's going to try and get Lucas on track.
Just for the feeling, is it?
I would say so.
Yeah.
Well, I can understand that. It feels way better to know we've got him on track than based on penalties.
And we can see that Lucas's tyres are not too bad. They're only at 38% wear, so.
You mean he's got the move done?
Quite quickly.
You mean he's up into P3. Kron and Multi are fighting out there side by side. But Multi has the advantage now going into Cops. These 3 are very, very close together.
I have to say, with Kron and Yameen's in low gear, I'm not looking forward to Tuesday.
No, I can understand that.
Tuesday's going to be no fun at all because they've got amazing pace.
They got
Multi
a
goes
great
past.
pace.
Oh, what's going on there? Kron up the inside of
Yamin.
Yamin. Oh, and then they're 2 off! Oh
Oh,
no!
and that's one. Kron is out.
That was the same sort of move as Val and One Wing in the pre-season. Come on,
Oh,
Hodge, you
no.
can win this.
And somehow, Yamin got out of it with no damage.
Hurst has just
Farrell
set his facts
Fury
to sector 3.
is in. Farrell Fury is in the DRS of Lucas. Multi looks very good for a podium here in 3rd. He's got no penalties.
And the McLaren boys are doing a good job today.
Both clean as clean as I don't
As
know.
a clean thing.
Yeah, as a clean thing.
Oh, there goes
Multi
Multi.
Oh,
picks up
no.
penalty.
I jinxed him.
That
But
that
he's
makes
safe.
that last lap really interesting between him and Marius Daniel now then.
Here he comes now, Farrell Fury, the Irish driver on the Dutchman. Is he close enough to get the move done in lap 25? No.
He's going to wait till the
Marius
last
Daniel's
lap.
through with Multi though.
Yep, up into P3. Oh, Farrell's got a
Farrell Fury
penalty.
gets a penalty.
That's not enough
Now
to
he
take him out
needs to
though.
take him on track.
No, he doesn't. Lucas has
No,
got
he
9
doesn't.
seconds.
Oh no, oh
He
yeah,
doesn't.
Lucas got the bad Lucas got 9 seconds.
No, he set the fastest lap of the race as well, Marius. He's nearly got 12 seconds. He's got 11 warnings to his name.
Come on, Lucas, what you doing?
Yeah, but the question is now, does Farrell Fury try to take him on track for the glory, or does he just sit behind knowing absolutely that he's going to get past him with the penalties? What would you do, Rick, if you were still in at this late stage of the race?
How do you mean?
I'm not, sorry.
Yeah, I got a bit lost there, because I
Oh!
just
No!
Oh, Luke! Oh, you did!
Oh, you idiot!
You absolute moron, Lucas.
Oh, Prof, you can't be like that.
Sorry.
Oh,
Lucas.
Lucas, what you doing, man?
I told you Multi was going to get a podium.
Oh my god. I was just noticing that Dragos was actually ranging in for a podium.
Really unlucky, man. But Farrell Fury crossed the line in P1. Marius Downing takes P2. Farrell Fury's teammate takes P3. Excellent drive for the McLarens. Here comes Dragos in P4. Lovely drive. Huss speaks his predictions for the win. Unfortunately, ends up in P5. Lovely race still. Russ takes P6. Yamin just coming through. Will eventually take P7. Lucas, no, takes P8. And Big Puggy rounds the pack with P9.
Nice one, Lucas. Put it in the wall again.
Let's see if we can invite Lucas to the party. See what he's got to say about that.
Wow. Well,
And Dragos driver of the day, very well deserved.
I do think this is definitely
Are we doing interviews?
Well, we'll try and invite Lucas.
Alright,
if
cool.
If he's got
Yeah,
his headset.
nice one, Lucas.
Is this on stream?
Yeah,
This
it's
is
on stream.
so
All
please
right, so-
watch your language.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Gutted. I am gutted. I
Hey,
mean, I knew
welcome
I-
back. Welcome
Thank
back.
you.
That was
Thank
amazing. Amazing pace.
Thank you.
Talk us through it.
So, qualifying went well, for something, and then the race as well. I had it under control until I started to go
Get
back to my
penalties.
usual self and get penalties again. So I gave up on the win and tried to get a podium. Then our fellow admin Bakker crashed out and a safety car came. So I swear at Bakker because I was in the party with him. Then I tried to get the podium, and on the last lap, yeah, everyone saw what happened, I think.
yeah, that was
We
clean.
did.
Yeah. I wanted to get P1 on track because I knew Bakker was my engineer for the last few laps, and I was going to come like P5, P6 or something like that. But so I wanted to win on track, but it wasn't meant to be.
Well,
So-
it was still a great performance, mate. Absolute great performance.
I hope I put a
So,
marker down, and that people will still take me serious as chief
Yeah,
steward,
well done,
but we will
Lucas.
see.
Well done, mate. Well done.
Thank you, buddy.
Well, that's it, guys. I think we're all done there. So, thank you to everybody that helped us test this TAS system. It's not been the easiest thing set up. The first round next week. That's it from me. I'll leave you with Rick and Prof.
That's it from me
thanks
as well,
for
guys. I
everybody,
hope you enjoyed. Go on, Rick.
Thanks for everybody watching tonight, and hope to guys tune in this week.